Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for them.
They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The kick is on its way. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
They just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you're...
There we go! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rebels will hustle to the line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
They boot it away on fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. The give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They booted away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you've got to look at the positives. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Back to the ground game on the left. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And down he goes. Trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Pocket breaking down. No way to go, and the ball is loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Rebels will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Jet sweep to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. To the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his tight end. Across the 25. He's got more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. And that is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got the back in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snagged in the middle. It's Hainsworth. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Right back to the well. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Hainsworth. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Husky. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Rebels line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. It's a draw. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on second down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Hainsworth. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the corner on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Hainsworth. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it, they're on the run. There he goes to the right.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The handoff to Johnson. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Good, solid tackle. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a crease to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Here's the handoff. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hainsworth. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. On the shovel. Runs through a tackle. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? Grabbed behind the line. It's Kemp. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Flying the friendly skies. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go right back to the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.